So I finally made a doctor's appointment for the first time in, like, years.
Okay, I might need your tips, because I haven't either, so.
Yeah. So I went in there and I talked to the doctor for quite a while or whatever. This guy was actually, it's a training hospital, so, people who are new or whatever come in.
Right.
This guy, you could tell he was new, because actually after a while I ended up describing to him, because I'm now on some medication for anxiety. I had to describe to him from my past something that had happened to me. Something fairly serious and traumatic. And, you confide in medical professionals about that kind of thing. And
Sure.
This guy, he's working on his rapport with patients. So, this guy, doing his best, says, hey, you know what, man? It's alright. Well, I could tell you things about myself. Then goes... Obviously, nothing as bad as that. Oh. So med students, don't say that.
At least he was honest.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
Here we go.
It's the Bible reloaded, logic explosion, like Jesus and Moses, but it's Hugo and Jake. The Bible is jaded, and most of it taken, so get educated with Hugo and Jake. Pull up a pew and stop what you're doing, it's Bible reloaded time. They call it debated, the theist will hate it, like talking to taken, but it's Hugo and Jake. So I'm with the show then, it's not candy coated, it's the Bible reloaded, with Hugo and Jake, with Hugo and Jake.
Hello everyone, I'm Hugo.
Jake!
And this is the Bible Reloaded. We're back to continue Jeremiah, and as has been the case for the past couple episodes, God is just still mad at the Israelites for being all disobedient and not only being his best friends anymore. So he's going to continue in chapter 2, verse 29, berating them and calling them sluts and whatnot.
He's been mad at them since, like, I don't know, page 2.
Yeah.
We're on page 417.
The honeymoon period was very short for these people. The Israelites and God, when it was just God and Adam, things were going great.
Yeah.
It sounds like God should have just made a universe with him and Adam, and they could have had like a cute little bed and breakfast with some tiny dogs.
Actually, we accidentally stumbled upon an actual good argument against God, which is the, I forget what it's called, God-only universe, basically, where if God were maximally perfect, why wouldn't he only make a universe in which he existed? Because it would be the perfect one.
Yeah.
So, well.
Except,
let that bake your noodle.
Amend that. Perfect universe is God being in one half of a gay couple owning a bed and breakfast for all eternity. Who's staying at the bed and breakfast? Not the point. It's about the picture it paints.
Yeah.
Anyway, today, Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 29, God's gonna call people sluts for a while, shall we?
Also, I think if you're the only two people, your business plan isn't very important.
No.
Right.
No. Why do you bring charges against me? You have all rebelled against me, declares the Lord. In vain I punished your people. They did not respond to correction. Your sword has devoured your prophets like a ravenous lion. Okay, gonna put this out there. You've continually stated how the punishment hasn't amended the behaviors, yet you continue to punish. That makes it seem a little bit like it's out of vindictiveness and not out of actual want to correct.
Also, his argument is like, the reason you're failing is because you waged too much war. The sword is consuming your prophets like a lion. Like, why are you encouraging the behavior then? Not only encouraging it, why are you making it happen?
Yeah.
You could make all the tribes around not do those things to make them war.
You've continually also told them that land that is over there that people are living on, that's your land. Other people are just living on it.
Right.
So essentially you have incited conflict many times. Not only that, through the inciting conflicts, and I assume the conquerings, that's where some of the cultural appropriation happened, where you had the other people come in and bring their religions and gods in.
Sure.
That's probably why you started to get the idols.
Yeah. And then even if you move back even further, you could have created a universe without swords. Just like big old, I don't know, those noodle things used in the pool.
Yeah!
Wars with those! That's the sound it makes.
There wouldn't ever be a war, because the first time everyone's out there,
They just start giggling.
Just start giggling.
Josh, I can't stay mad at you.
We probably shouldn't cut the tips off our wieners after all. You of this generation, consider the word of the Lord. Have I been a desert to Israel or a land of great darkness? Literally, yes. You made them wander for 40 years in a desert. You made them live in the desert. You are a desert of a being.
And you also made the land dark.
Yes.
Several times.
So yes.
It's like accidentally stumbling upon self-awareness, then going, that's not me, and then continuing on.
You ever had an ex who's just...
Oh, yeah.
Who's just like God from the Bible?
Yep.
Why do my people say, we are free to roam, we will come to you no more? Does a young woman forget her jewelry, a bride her wedding ornaments? Yet my people have forgotten me, days without number.
Wait, God, in God's head, women are like, oh, I can't forget my jewelry.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one thing a woman never forgets.
And purse. God is the Israelites' purse. Because God's view of the world and his place in it is akin to a 90s stand-up going, women be shopping. How skilled you are at pursuing love. Even the worst of women can learn from your ways. Literally just, you're such a slut. Even the biggest slutty slut could learn from you. Wow.
Like
Petty.
Like the Israelites are the slut that, like, doesn't do anal.
Sure. On your clothes is found the lifeblood of the innocent poor. Though you did not catch them breaking in, yet in spite of all this you say, I am innocent. He is not angry with me, but I will pass judgment on you because you say I have not sinned. Why do you go about such changing your ways? You will be disappointed by Egypt, as you were Assyria.
No one's gonna love you the way I love you. No one's gonna want you. Come back to me, you dirty pig. You're fat. I don't like you. Suck my dick.
I think you've taken the negging a little, like, 7 steps further.
No, God's a fuckboy.
Yes. Yes. You will also leave that place with your hands on your head, for the Lord has rejected you, you trust.
No, I dumped you!
Yeah, you will not be helped by them.
Oh, God.
Yeah. God has some issues he needs to work out, some self-confidence stuff. It's, God, it's not you, it's me. You should take some time, learn to love yourself, learn self-love. Read that book, maybe? Eat, Pray, Love.
Right.
I've heard that's done wonders for people.
Maybe watch, I don't know, some rom-com, something to bring the, I don't know, what was that one movie with Hilary Swank and the guy from 300 died and left her notes? It's a good movie.
The next Karate Kid?
No, that's a very different movie than the one I'm thinking of. P.S. I Love You. Great flick.
I'm pretty sure it was the next Karate Kid.
All right.
Ralph Macchio died and was leaving her notes, and that's why he was like, here's how to do karate.
You know what's funny? In my head, I mix up the next Karate Kid and $1 Million Baby all the time. So I think, oh, she's gonna die from the stool blow, which is bonkers. But then Ralph Macchio's there.
No,
Is there Miyagi?
Miyagi's there. Ralph Macchio isn't there.
No, the essence of Macchio is definitely throughout that film.
And then at the prom, some people do some weird stunt from the ceiling. And then
There's a prom stunt? I don't remember. And then I know Clint Eastwood is sad. That's just the state of being of Clint Eastwood. It's sad, or talking to Obama chairs.
If a man divorces his wife and she leaves him and marries another man, should he return to her again? Would not the land be completely defiled? The land here being her vagina, by the way. The land being her body.
Wow.
Because she's been fucked by another man.
Okay, so it looks like new guy Greg has a huge dong.
But you have lived as a prostitute with many lovers. Would you now return to me, declares the Lord? Look up to the barren heights and see, is there any place where you have not been ravished?
Whoa, that's... You know.
What are the... Is God... What? Why is God so obsessed with this? It's so weird. There has to be this, like... with these specific, the Jews who followed this must have been so self-hating, self-loathing,
Right.
flagellation.
Yeah.
I'm dirty, unclean,
Okay, so
unclean.
we're gonna go from the perspective of reality for a minute, in which a God doesn't exist.
Yeah.
The conditions under which these people wrote this book and this part of it, it's gotta be, these are old people telling the kids to stop listening to the rock and roll.
Yep.
And being like, come on back and listen to the good old, we'll go down to the sock hop.
We know it's hip with the kids to hang out with those Assyrians and worship their idols.
Do you know what that is? The Israelites that they're yelling at are Kevin Bacon and...
Yeah.
And this is Footloose.
This is Footloose.
It's just Footloose. We cracked the Bible code. Take that, the History Channel. It's Footloose.
Now the History Channel can just play Footloose 24 hours a day like a Christmas story on Christmas.
Only every day's Christmas.
Yeah. You're welcome, Kevin Bacon.
Does he get residuals for
I
Footloose?
guarantee it.
I feel like he's more like a hollow man bank.
It's an empty bank. It's a hollow bank, you might say.
I remember when I was a kid, I was confused. Like he goes to touch a boob, but he's invisible, so the boob just goes. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Why is that boob moving? It's the hollow man.
By the roadside you sat waiting for lovers, sat like a nomad in the desert. You have nomads don't just sit in the desert, they move around the desert.
Sometimes they take a break in the
desert. I know, but
desert.
I'm just saying that's why they're nomadic, because they kind of move around, but okay. You have defiled the land with your prostitution and wickedness, therefore the showers have been withheld, and no spring rains have fallen.
That's why desert?
Yeah. Israel was too much of a slut. Yeah. Serious self-hate going on. This must be where those whole holes in a sheet rumors started. The Jews must have been a very repressed people at one point in time.
This is their version of the gays cause hurricanes.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Oh god, the other day Ann Coulter, I think, was it her who tweeted the hurricane in Texas? She was like, I believe it was because of the lesbian mayor more than it was because global warming or something. We're fucked. Yet you have the brazen look of a prostitute. You refuse to blush with shame. Have you not just called to me, my father, my friend from my youth? Will you always be angry? Will your wrath continue forever? This is how you talk, but you do all the evil you can.
I'm so over this angry Facebook post.
Yeah, but it's like passive-aggressive. I'm having a terrible day, don't even ask why. Just vague song lyrics about breakup lyrics. Thought we had it all, but it turns out we had nothing.
That sounds like Jared Leto's, like, memoir.
Just about his life?
I feel like Jared Leto's just so fucking melodramatic.
Probably.
You ever heard any 30 Seconds to Mars song?
No.
Oh, good.
Verse 6, Unfaithful Israel. During the reign of King Josiah, the Lord said to me, Have you seen what faithless Israel has done? She has gone up on every high hill and under every spreading tree and has committed adultery there. I thought that after she had done all this, she would return to me, but she did not, and her unfaithful sister Judah saw it. I gave faithless Israel her certificate of divorce and sent her away because of all her adulteries. Yet I saw that her unfaithful sister Judah had no fear. She also went out and committed adultery. Because Israel's immorality mattered so little to her, she defiled the land and committed adultery with stone and wood. In spite of all this, her unfaithful sister Judah did not return to me with all her heart, but only in pretense, declares the Lord. The Lord said to me, Faithless Israel is more righteous than the unfaithful Judah. Go, proclaim this message toward the north.
This is legit, like, Crooked Hillary type bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow. Just want to keep reading?
Okay, what?
Go ahead.
Return, faithless Israel, declares the Lord. I will frown on you no longer, for I am faithful, declares the Lord. I will not be angry forever, only acknowledge your guilt. You have rebelled against the Lord your God. You have scattered your favors to foreign gods under every spreading tree, and have not obeyed me, declares the Lord.
I don't know how to... This is the type of god that Jennifer Lopez would have a training montage for and then beat up in the third act. Remember that movie?
No.
You don't remember that movie? Enough with J-Lo? And she had an abusive husband. She's like, wah, and beats him up at the end. I think she throws him over a fucking railing.
That's...
Jennifer Lopez murders her ex.
I was just gonna say, that's murder. That's murder.
He's
That's
alive.
not...
I think he's alive at the end.
not
But she,
even...
like, was he also like a Taekwondo guy and that was kind of the point and they had like a battle? That movie was garbage, wasn't it?
It sounds like it. I was just...
You should watch Enough with Jennifer Lopez. I feel like you'd really like it.
I don't know if I should.
It's so awful. That's a thing you like.
It's got...
Don't pretend you
It
don't.
has her in it. Of course it's terrible.
I don't know, Anaconda was great.
That's fair. Anyway, so, whole chapter, God talking about, you know, the Israelites, you're shit, you're sluts, you fuck every god that comes by, you do whatever.
they'll come
and all of a
back.
sudden, okay, come back now.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can come back. Yeah, classic abusive spouse shit. Tearing you down, just be like, okay, I'll take you back. No one else will want you.
Go stay at your mother's for a while, Israel. I think you need some... Go back home. Get yourself, I don't know, reorganized. Come back with new fervor. Find a new god. One that'll treat you right.
Buy you a nice purse, maybe.
You also should not be a counselor.
No, I should not.
Hey, you upset? You're a girl. Buy a purse. I don't know.
Buy a purse.
Get a... Why don't you... I don't know, shove something like tampons? Just put a tampon in your vagina. It'll stop
The feelings from escaping from your body. All right, that's it for this episode.
Fuck.
Yep. You can always follow us on Twitter at Bible
You
Reloaded.
can follow Hugo at Hugo Reloaded, and you can also subscribe to the channel, get more things. Make sure to click the bell, just in case the sidebar doesn't say, hey, Hugo and Jake are doing stuff.
Yep.
'Cause
Also,
that's been happening.
yeah. Also subscribe over at Unpopular Culture, where we do movie, TV, games reviews, and news and stuff like that. Click the bell over there as well. You can also donate to our Patreon campaign if you want to help support the show. We do a once-a-month Patreon-only hangout, which is a lot of fun. And if you donate $1 or more, I believe, I don't know. It's,
For what?
You get different swag.
5.
5 at swag, but
And
any
you can
amount
set the
is
limit,
great.
by the way, so you don't have to, you'll
Yeah.
see. Also, we're very close to our next goal, which is the Harold Penisman Show.
Harold Penisman.
That's,
Well, you're the voice, not me.
try it one more time, but with fervor.
Harold Penisman.
Well, that was... You should be Harold Penisman's younger brother, Gerald Penisman.
Okay, maybe.
Gerald Penisman!
You did a better Gerald Penisman.
I know.
And I literally just was that for the first time. Holy shit. Anyway, that's it.
Yeah, that's all of it. Do we have any sort of outro? We didn't plan anything. Nope. Used that prop before. All right, this one's gonna be pretty dry, I think. Oh, you got one?
I don't know. I got a prop. We got this.
What is this? Hey, we got that. We're very official.
All right, that's take 1. Now, like always, let's do this episode 40 more times, and then we'll edit together the best takes.
This was the best.
Yeah.